Japan, games, toys, geek out gaijin.
Yeah, ho, welcome back to Geek Out Gaijin, and as always, I am your Pinoy otaku in Japan but not in Tokyo, Hage Potato, and we're gonna be unboxing and reviewing the new release Pop-Up Parades, the Lilith and Morrigan from the Darkstalker series. So I've already taken them out of the box to somewhat speed things up in our unboxing case. So anyway, here's what they look like when you take them out to the box. The only thing that's really covering them up are these Japanese papers. So as you can see, one's already a little bit loose. So before we go to Morrigan, which is the one everybody most probably have gotten, let's take a look at Lilith first. So there's just a tape here, and there we go. I'm not really gonna keep these papers and go. Whoa. So that's why it's a big. So I was really wondering why the packaging was so big, and here you can see Lilith, and the packaging is so wide, really wide. So that's the back of the box, and that's what's underneath it, and we only have a scotch tape on here, so nothing really too fancy when it comes to their packaging. Just the same old Pop-Up Parade clear acrylic box here. You can see here Lilith, or Riris in Japanese terms. There's the vampire logo there. In America it's called Darkstalker, so here in Japan it's called Vampire Saviour. Capcom gold sticker. And I do highly advise people to, if you're interested in getting this, to not wait if you're really huge fans of Lilith and Morrigan, because they tend to really go up in price. And I almost wrecked it because I forgot there are two more tapes here. The aftermarket prices of Lilith and Morrigan are really not to be underestimated, because they really go up in price at such a fast rate. There we go. Another look at the background. Put it down here. So more tape, I presume. Oh no, just tape here at the top, and bottom part no. So it's hard to tell where the tapes are. It already fell off, and there it goes. Anyway, the packaging is much bigger than the actual figure. So there are no there's no parts here that you really need to attach. Take a clearer look at Lilith. She kind of looks like Ayane from the Dead or Alive series, but let's check for seam lines. So no noticeable seam lines. There's her behind. Hopefully the later game that's gonna come out on the April Stellar Blade would have their licenses available for Good Smile Company, so that we could get some form of figure, and I'm really excited for that game. But anyway, there you go. So No real noticeable seam lines. And as usual, very awesome paint job. Very nice sculpt. Look at that green. So I really like it. And as always, this is the main complaint I have when it comes to Popup Parade. The newer Popup Parades. And their bases are just the circular ones without any logo, without anything on them. So a little bit plain. There you go. So some clear acrylic on the bottom part of the bead, that is to stabilize the figure itself. But that's my main complaint on this. Otherwise, sculpt and everything else looks really good on Riris. Now time to check out Morrigan, which is what most people, I presume, would have gotten. Take out that. There we go. So there we go. The box, Morrigan, bumper logo, Max Factory, the gold sticker. She looks a little bit older based on the portrait, her portrait on this one. It's gonna be a little bit quicker. Here's a better look at the box. Okay, let's take a look at her portrait. Well, this actually looks better in person than the previously released promotional shots of the figure. So I like it better now. And the pose, and this is a little bit more game accurate than the Bishojo series that Kotobukiya has recently released, and that's a little bit a lot more expensive, around 3 times the price of this one. And if the aftermarket price is actually 4 times the price of this Morrigan figure. Back shot. So same as Riris or Lilith, no real noticeable seam lines. Awesome sculpt on this. I like that her hand is going over her hair, combing it a little bit. Really awesome. I'm so glad I got this. So there's the seam line. So here's our complaint, and here's something you would not really want to see on your figure, especially if you're buying it on this price. And look at that seam line. Not really nice to see. So that's my complaint on the Morrigan statue. And I thought I was gonna be complaining a lot about her portrait, but her portrait really looks good. Not 10 out of 10, and I think it's a little bit 8 out of 10 on her face. Sculpt is nice, but there's something here on her leg. There's seam lines. So there's 2 seam lines on this figure. And that's really I feel really bad to see those here. And I like what they did with Lilith a lot better than what they did with Morrigan. So if you're a fan of both of these figures, you could just only afford one, I would recommend going for the Lilith. So there's the hole on that same base, same plain base. And you would really, if you're not a fan of the circular plain bases, then maybe just keep them on the boxes. It still looks good anyway. Here are both of the figures. So Morrigan, Lilith. So Lilith's a little bit more childlike over the mature portrait of Morrigan. Both have really nice sculpts, except for Morrigan's two noticeable seam lines here on her head and on her leg, as opposed to Lilith that's looks really flawless on her sculpt. Nice color on the wings, really awesome paint on both of this. So I'd rate Morrigan, I give it 3.5 out of 5, simply because there are two noticeable seam lines. Otherwise, still looks awesome displayed on your shelf. Lilith's gonna get 4.5 out of 5. Just minor nitpicks, personal nitpicks from me. So that's the reason why it's not getting 5 out of 5. So there you go, Popup Parade, Lilith, and Morrigan unboxing. My personal opinions. And this geek is out of here. See you on the next video.